Late one rainy Friday night at a small downtown restaurant, a young waiter named Marcus was wiping down the last few tables, exhausted but ready to close up. That's when a woman walked in, completely soaking wet, holding the hand of a little girl in worn-out shoes. They sat quietly in the corner booth, scanning the menu with worried eyes. When Marcus approached, the woman asked hesitantly, "What's the cheapest thing you have?" "We've been walking all day looking for shelter." Marcus noticed the little girl staring at a picture of pasta on the menu, her eyes wide with hunger. The mother counted the coins in her trembling hand. It wasn't enough for even a small meal. Other staff members whispered behind the counter. One muttered, "Just tell them we're closing. We don't have time for this." But Marcus didn't listen. Instead, he walked straight to the kitchen and ordered a full meal for the little girl: pasta, warm bread, and a slice of chocolate cake. He paid for it all himself, using every dollar of the tips he'd earned that entire week. When he placed the food on the table, the little girl's face lit up with pure joy. The mother looked at him, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Why would you do this for complete strangers?" Marcus smiled softly. "Because everyone deserves a warm meal." The restaurant manager saw what happened and stormed over angrily. "You used your tips without permission. That breaks our policy. Collect your things immediately. You're done here." Marcus untied his apron quietly, humiliation burning deep in his chest. He stepped out into the cold rain, unsure how he'd pay his rent now. But 3 days later, a woman arrived at his small apartment door. It was the same mother from that night. Behind her stood a man dressed in an expensive coat. "This is my husband," she said softly. "He owns the building your restaurant is in." And 12 others across the city. The man stepped forward with a warm smile. "My wife and daughter were testing locations for our new charity program. Most people ignored them or turned them away. But you fed them with your last dollar." He handed Marcus an envelope. Inside was a job offer, manager of a brand new restaurant, fully funded, with his name on the door. Marcus broke down in tears, unable to speak. The man placed a hand on his shoulder. "Character is what you do when you think no one important is watching. But someone always is. Drop a heart if you believe one act of kindness can change your entire life."